to make connections with the Chinese community in Birmingham, and hopefully we'll build on those links so that when, I'm afraid, here today we can unite and make a last. This is not going to happen to our communities. But also part of what we have to do is to, you see, there's a words, aren't there? The hostile environment. Where did those words come from? What the Chinese community witnessed with the COVID crisis was really a legacy of this hostile community. This was done not by some accident. It was done to really, I think, that's a wonderful tribute, I think, to humanity, that actually, you know, there is more of us than them. There's more of us who know society and want to do something about it. So in terms of Stand Up to Racism, part of this government's policy is about scapegoating the other. And that also means, horrifically, that people have been in this country and so at local level and at national level, I think
be the last person speaking, so we can go and some of us are like me. I haven't had lunch yet, so I will want to go for some food later. I just want to say thank you to all the speakers today, from Councillor Alexi, Councillor Roger Hammer, Councillor Ahmad Bostan. Give them a hand for the cross-party support they've given us. Thank you. And also we had committee leader, thank you, Dee, who spoke, and then Brian from Stand Up Against Racism. So thank you all for your support today. Happy with the turnout. I was hoping that we will hit a minimum of 30. And I think at our peak, we were probably around 40 people. So I'm very pleased. There is actually rallies going on in Newcastle and London at the same time. London is starting at 2 o'clock, so we wish them success, and that the rain will also hold off for them as well. I do want to reinforce some of the things the speaker says. That one, when it comes to racism, we should not work in our individual ethnic silos. Yeah? Because it affects all of us. Doesn't matter where we come from, doesn't matter about our political view, doesn't matter about our genes, doesn't matter about what we do, what we work, and so on. It affects all of us. Therefore, we ought to work together as much as we can. And one of the things about this country, or as I understand democracy in this country, is that we can have disagreement amongst ourselves, but we can also agree to work together on common things, on common grounds, that something like racism is something that all of us, regardless of our political parties and our political creed and our ideology, we can work on this together, and we should. And going forward, I'm hoping that the cross-party platform that has been building up, it started building up way last year, and then during the lockdown, kind of fizzled off. But we want to pick it up again so that together, cross-party platform, we can work with the West Midlands Police, we can work with the CPS, and we can work with communities, because we want the community to have sufficient trust in the criminal justice process so that they are willing to go and report any hate crimes that happen to any of us, that we go and report it. And those of us who may struggle with the English language, there's always the Chinese Community Center in Birmingham that can help with the translation and interpretation. So there are people here that can help. We want to report so that the police get the right amount of evidence to pursue it, and the CPS has enough evidence also to pursue it. And we, as a group, we want to be able to monitor what the police and the Crown Prosecution Service are doing, so that if we feel that they are not doing the job properly, we want to be able to approach them and to communicate with them and to ask them to close any gaps that they might have. That requires collaboration, communication, and the more we work, not just cross-party, but cross-community, cross-ethnic groups, the stronger is our voice. Okay. And there are groups that you can join. For example, there is COVID-19 anti-racism group, CARG, and the website is www.carg.info. And you can join there if you want to be more actively involved. There is Stop Asian Hate UK. Lastly, just to say thank you very much for your support today, and I'm very pleased that we have turned up. The main thing to bear in mind is that we will have follow-up. It's not just this event and then that's it, and then we wait for something bad to happen before we do it again. So together with Stand Up Against Racism, together with the Asian Resource Center, together with Migrant Voice, and together with any groups that want to join us, councillors that are here, there's Intia sitting there, there's she, there's Angela somewhere, Angela is there. So please join us. Thank you very much. Stop.
Asian hate.
Stop.
Asian hate.
And remember, Asian hate is a very wide word that covers a lot of different groups in Asia. Okay?
What a life. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, look, little pussycat in a box.